and crypto stallioners, and this is part 3 of my technical analysis. In this segment, I'll be talking about Etsy, BA, Riot, and Nike. So let's start with Etsy. So Etsy had a gap down from Thursday till Friday, similar to what we've seen with Pinterest and Amazon. Earnings for Etsy will be reported on Wednesday on August 4th. Now it closed at 183.50 and it looks like it has a support at the 178 level. So I would say that because it had dropped down so much, so 170 it um it might actually the low for 182, but then it didn't really rally last Friday from this gap down, so it just closed like a dollar or so above. So if there's enough buyers, I would say Etsy will try to break the 190 and then try to fulfill the 200. But with earnings coming up, so this might be a little volatile. So I would probably wait until after earnings, until everything has been settled. The premiums for this is probably a little bit more expensive than the usual, but I will definitely watch this for a nice opportunity to get in. The next up is BA. So BA, this is the daily chart for BA. BA had a nice run in the past couple of days, starting here at the bottom of about 204, and it went all the way up to 237, so 37 to 38. So that is a massive move. This is really nice because around this time this week it actually went or is on top of the SMA 50, which is a really good support, but wasn't able to break the 236 level. So from the 230 to 236, it wasn't able to break that, and then it also had a gap down along with the other stocks. So it disrupt the reversal trend, and also the EMAs, and the three is still on top of, like, it's still on a bullish pattern, but we start to see weakening as well as for the momentum. However, that was last Friday, so we don't know if this is going to continue, but if it does continue, then we will see the next stop for BA about 220. But if it recovers, which if it fills up the gap, that will be a nice run all the way up to 236 again. And once 236 has been broken, right here, we can see BA to touch the 240 levels. Okay. So 240 is again a hard level to hard level for BA. Once that is broken, once BA goes above 240, then we'll start seeing the 251 for BA. So I would watch this. It had a nice gap down. It's a nice opportunity, a nice support. But definitely above 232, I would definitely consider, because that is a nice breakout point for BA. And next up is Riot. So Riot is a BTC play, and earnings is also coming up for Riot on August 6th. So again, this is also same as Etsy on Wednesday. Riot had a nice run due to the BTC breaking out breakout point, right? So BTC had a nice run. It started last week with the Amazon rumor, but then it just continues, and it's also followed by Ethereum. So for Riot, it will be for Riot. It is still on a bullish pattern, and the momentum is still up. I have a resistance at $35, $34.88. So once this breaks the $34.88 resistance, I would say Riot will go to $37. So as long as it maintains above the 31 levels, and that's fine. It is way above the trend line downwards of $28. So $31 is a good level to be making calls, as long as Bitcoin continue to go up. So that is for Riot, and I also like to check the 15 minutes for Riot. momentum is with Riot on the daily and as well as the 15-minute, and it's pretty strong. Yeah, so I need a 34. We need to break that 34 to see the bigger runs, but it is looking like you have a nice uptrend here. Okay, great. So that is for Riot. And the last one for this segment is Nike. Nike has been stellar, has been so bullish. It's one of the COVID plays as well. This is the daily chart for Nike. As you can see, as I go all the way back, we could draw like a nice trend line. And we just use this trend line right here. You could do there. Okay, that's 2017. Let's not use that. So let's just start here. Okay. And let's just fix this a little bit. Okay. So from the way Nike is looking, we have earnings for Nike on September 28th. So that is a little less than 2 months, right? Because we just started August. But it's looking like Nike is gonna go for the 178, 180 levels from the 167, which is not impossible because this recent run up, this gap up, it broke this resistance at 148, and it didn't come down after that. You have a very healthy trend going up. It's actually a scallop, it's actually curved. So EMA 9 is curving up, so that is nice, and we are way above the SMA 50. In terms of the Bollinger Band, it is in the top of the Bollinger. It might start to cool off a little bit here, say for a week or two, and then it's gonna probably start running a month or 3 weeks before earnings. So I would definitely pay attention to Nike. If you're a long-term investment, I think this is a great hold. And if you're gonna play earnings, then make sure that your contract is around September, third week to the last week of September. And I would go into the money for this one. Our premiums are probably not as expensive because we just had the earnings in June. So it's probably a good play for long term. And definitely watch this. It's nice. It's looking like it's doing a stir step here, here. It'll probably consolidate here, and then here. Okay, so that is what we have for this segment, and stay tuned for the following segment.